Hello everyone. Today we are going to talk about a very important topic which is called oxidative phosphorylation. Now it's a type of phosphorylation and it involves two sub-processes. One of them is ETC, Electron Transport Chain, and the second one is Chemiosmosis. In order to understand this process, you have to understand glycolysis, link reaction and Krebs cycle before going through this. So electron transport chain is when our reduced NAD and reduced FADs, which are being produced in the process of glycolysis and Krebs cycle, are oxidized into NAD and FAD along with hydrogen. Now this same hydrogen is hydrolyzed into proton and electron. Now what is going to happen to the proton and electron is very important to understand electron transport chain. Electrons transport through ETC present on inner membrane. That's your inner membrane. That is where electron shifts from one electron acceptor to the next and to the next and to the next, and this is how it happens. Now this process releases some energy which is used to pump hydrogen ions, or in other words protons, from matrix, from here up to the intermembrane space. Now this is how protons are transferred, and why energy is required here is because it is active transport which is occurring. Now this process is going to increase the hydrogen ion concentration in the intermembrane space. That is what electron transport chain is. Further to that, the next sub-process is chemiosmosis. Now as hydrogen ions are getting more and more in the intermembrane space, they have to move back into the matrix through this channel protein which is also embedded in the inner membrane. Now through this channel protein, the hydrogen ions or protons move back into the matrix, the mitochondrial matrix. In this process, an ATP synthase enzyme, which is also embedded in the channel protein, takes part in a reaction in which it combines ADP with inorganic phosphate to form ATP. This is how reduced NADs and reduced FADs, which are carriers of hydrogen, with the help of these hydrogen produces ATP. After that, oxygen here acts as the final electron and proton acceptor, and when it accepts proton and electron, which means hydrogen, it forms water, which is the final product. Follow for more.